Hi, I'm Ryan Clark. I'm the founder of Brace Yourself Games.
So Ryan, what are you showing here at Judges Week?
It is called Phantom Brigade. It is a cinematic mech tactics game.
So what do you mean by cinematic mech tactics? It's a turn-based game.
It's turn-based and real-time. It's a hybrid. So yeah, we're trying to make a game that feels more like a mecha anime. So instead of when you're playing a game like XCOM, one unit walks up and shoots, and then the other's turn, it walks up and shoots. In this game, everything happens at the same time. So turns take 5 seconds, so you plan out your moves for 5 seconds, and then you hit execute, and you and the enemies all move at once. But you have an advantage over the enemies in that you can see what they're going to do in advance. So you have a special technology that allows you to see what they're planning to do.
There's some cool things so you can see what the enemies are going to do in advance and a plan accordingly to that. But you also have collision and friendly fire on as well, so you can actually run into your own mech or fire on your own mech by accident.
That's right, yeah, everything is physically simulated, so you choose what you're targeting and your bullets move in a cone, but you don't know exactly where within that cone your bullets are going to fly, and you don't know, which part of the enemy it's going to hit. So if you happen to take out the enemy mech's legs, maybe the enemy mech thought it was going to run all the way around this house or something, but if you knocked its legs out, it's going to crash. And maybe it's going to crash right in the area where you were planning to run across, and then you'll crash into him. So a lot of chaos can occur. Also, when you're targeting tanks, they have treads, of course, and if you take out the treads on the left side of the tank, then the treads on the right side will still be moving, so that tank, might veer off in a direction that you're not expecting. So just because you can see what they're intending to do doesn't mean you know exactly what's going to happen.
You have a unique UI interface. Most turn-based games have like a grid or like a select system, but you have like a timeline that you scrub through.
Yeah, it feels more like you're editing a video. You're deciding when to move, when to wait, when to shield, when to shoot. And since you can see exactly when the enemy is going to shoot, you can, shield or run behind cover for that duration, and then put your shield down or pop out from cover and let them have it once they've stopped shooting. So, yeah, you can plan a lot better, and you can drag things around on the timeline just like you're editing, in video software. But then you actually get to see it all play out in real time.
Now, you mentioned the game is a single-player campaign story mission, but could this system work in a multiplayer setting?
You mean like a versus? It would be difficult because you can see what the enemy is going to do in advance, so I suppose it would have to be where you're playing against an enemy, they choose all their moves, then you get to see what they're going to do, and then you go, or I guess maybe neither of you would see, but it's...
I think you do maybe like a single unit per turn, so this mech moves, you get to see where it's going to go, then you move, then he gets to see where you go, and you rotate until every unit has their actions locked in.
Yeah, we could try something like that. I think I mentioned we're a small team. The team is 4 or 5 people. Yeah, so we're trying to... We're already biting off a lot, so we're going to finish this version of it and then see what other ways we might want to take this game or future games, and maybe we'll try multiplayer for the future, yeah.
Awesome. Where can people find more information about your game, and when does it come out?
BraceYourselfGames.com/Phantom Brigade, or just go to Brace Yourself Games and click the links. It's going to come out the first half of 2020.